Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Zelda Master 64 and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black for the Nintendo DS. In the last episode, we had quite a span of time across the Unova region. We started out taking on Lenora of the Nakarine City Gym. After that, we followed the shenanigans of Team Plasma as they stole the head of a fossil. We went through Pinwheel Forest, did a lot of level grinding, had some Pokemon evolutions, and then we eventually made our way back here to Castelia City, where we, encountered more of Team Plasma shenanigans, and then eventually took on Berg of the gym here, and we got ourselves 2 gym badges in one video. In this episode, I want to go ahead and go ahead and make some changes real quick. So, I want to start by taking Panpour and putting them in my, in my party. And the apparent why in a second. Now, I want to walk around for a little bit here in Castelia City because there are a few buildings we can go into. Down here at this edge, I think this is like the one pier I hadn't gone to. Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour are Pokemon that evolve with special stones. Which Pokemon do you want to evolve? Let's see. We have all 3. Because the thing is, we can get all 3 stones in other ways. I just can't remember where each of the stones are located. I think for the time being, we're gonna go with Panpour. All right, so it's Panpour. Yes, Panpour. Then it's a water stone you need. We obtained a water stone. You might already know this, but I will give you some advice. When a Pokemon evolves, it will be more powerful, but it will be slower to learn a new move. This is especially true for Pokemon that evolve with stone, so it's up to you. You can have it learn a good move and then evolve it with a stone, or evolve it with a stone fast and then have it learn a move with a TM. This guy. Stick up your thumbs and curl in your fingers. This is a thumbs up pose. That means okay. In some places, it also means money. Alright. That's not what we're here for. Use the water stone. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna evolve Panpour. Panpour is evolving. We're gonna start this video off with a new Pokemon added to the Pokedex. Look out for this. Oh, I hate when my nostrils flare, you know. Congratulations, your Panpour evolved into Simipour. Excuse me. Man. Alright, so that's one of the things. I never really saw that the first time I was playing through Pokemon Black and White the first time around. So coming to here. Because he is alone and looks lonely, I was reading a book to him. I'll read it to you too. Okay, I'll keep reading. Zorua, who was left alone, wandered around looking for its mother. Have you seen Zorua? See, it's the Pokemon that looks like this. Keep this Pokemon in mind, because we're gonna see this Pokemon again at some point. Okay? They say Zorua has the power to bewitch people. It would be scary if I were bewitched, but I like Zorua, because it's cute. Huh? Why are you blushing? I see. I think... Based on the sign, I think this is the Game Freak building in Pokemon Black. Over here. Hi there, I'm the game director. Oh, you're working on your Pokedex? If you fill it up a lot, please let me see. This is also a place we're gonna come back to for various different reasons. Okay, well, we're gonna come back here when we get the completed Pokedex. But keep this Pokemon Zorua in mind. Oh, also, completely forgot. Let's read the Pokedex entry for Simipour. Excuse me. The tuft on its head holds water. When the level runs low, it replenishes the tuft by siphoning up water with its tail. Alright, so we get into this little divider here. And here's Bianca. Hey Jordan, you remember the promise you made on the X transceiver, right? So let's get right to our Pokemon battle. But before that... They said we can have a Pokemon battle in the gate as long as we're careful not to break the electric bulletin board. I'm the new and improved version of me. It's gonna go great this time. Let's start up a Pokemon battle again. Oh, Bianca. Courtier. Ah, that's a good, that's a good Pokemon to have, Bianca. You're trying to intimidate me. Not gonna work. That's a lot of damage. Not even that. A Pokemon and me, we trained and got tough. Using Odor Sleuth, Whirlipede was identified. Bianca, why must you use a super potion? There we go, poison. Who needs bug bite? I don't think it does that much additional damage. Actually, I think I'll be fine. Alright. Namuna. I'm gonna swap. You know what? Let's hit out Herdier. Whirlipede, good job. Get back. Namuna! Oh, you want a forewarn to take down? Oh, Muna. what? We'll send in Pamela! Come on down, Pamela. Tomato. Oh. Those Dua fainted. 36 and Seer. Let's go with Timpole. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess this is what happens if I decide not to. If I just decide to leave a Pokemon in the daycare for a long amount of time. I trained with Iris, but I still couldn't win. I got $2,000 for winning. I'll never be a strong trainer like you or Sharon or Iris, but, you know, since we left November Town, I've met a lot of people, and I've been thinking about what I want to do in life. When you look at it that way, Pokemon were giving me a lot new experience. Having my Pokemon stolen was just really hard, and I felt really unsure. Still, I gotta say, I'm really glad I went. I've learned so much on this journey, and I also learned that being with Pokemon is really, really important. Okay, well, I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Now that we've beaten Bianca, let's go ahead and make our way to the next route. Route 4. Here on Route 4, we have 3 new Pokemon we can catch. See how some areas are lighter and some of the sand looks darker? Pokemon are hiding in the darker sand. Got an X accuracy. Okay, what I want to do... Oh, actually, I need to go heal up my Pokemon. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, now that we've done that, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and... Because we're gonna have to be going through this route, and we're gonna be doing a lot of level grinding anyway, so... I'm gonna give this to Lillipup. Yeah. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Jordan. I've been waiting for you to get the insect badge. Now it's time to see which one of us is the stronger trainer. Pokemon trainer Sharon. What's up, P-Dog? Go Whirlith. Oh, actually, this is not good. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of damage. You seem to understand the importance of the first attack very well. Oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, P-Dub fainted. Alright, pick Knight. We'll send in Timpole. Alright then. Send in Saki. We do Air Cutter. abandoned library. I'll send in Whirlipede again. I don't think there's any... No, actually, Whirlipede would be a good Pokemon to use because he's a bug type against a dark type. Bug is actually strong against dark type. But not the other way around. Impressive, but why can't I win? It's now clear to me. The reason you are so tough is the trust between you and your Pokemon, but that shouldn't be a problem. I can get more out of Pignite and my other Pokemon too. Oh hey, look, the X-Transceiver is ringing. Hello there! Jordan, do you have a second? Professor Juniper, do you need something? I called Bianca too, but I guess she didn't hear the call. I wonder what she's caught up in. Well, I suppose I'll just have to call her again later. Okay, I'll be waiting for you two in the front gate to Nimbasa City. Hello? Nimbasa City's gate is straight down Route 4. Indeed it is, Sharon, indeed it is. Going here. What, are you worn out? Okay, then rest here for a minute. This is a quick place for us to rest our Pokemon. But what I want to do is I want to hang out here in this route for a moment because it is... Oh, right, here we go. First new Pokemon. Sandile appeared. We are really overleveled for this. Oh boy, okay. Let's try Poison Tail and see if it doesn't... Okay, that doesn't do a lot of damage, so that's good. Oh shit! Alright, well, no, not battle items. Pokeballs. One, two, three. There we go. Now, here's the thing about poison. Poison, it makes the increases the catch rate of a Pokemon by 1.5. Now that's good and all, but you also run the risk of it fainting while it's poison. If you guys saw my video on me trying to catch all of Death Gold's Pokemon in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, you see why I was really concerned when I was going to catch Zapdos. Anyway, Sandile's data was added to the Pokedex. They live buried in the sands of the desert. The sun-warmed sands prevent their body temperature from dropping. Nickname to the cut, Sandile. No. An Ultra Ball. Always nice, always nice. I can't see up ahead because of the sandstorm. Because I can't see, I'll have a battle with you. It's so loud, I can't see. Parasol Lady April. Yeah, I'm prepared for this. I'm prepared for the battle ahead. Yeah. Oh. Whirlipede became confused. These are trainers. I don't want to fight train. Yeah, we'll go ahead and swap Pokemon. I might just go and give the experience share to Whirlipede instead. Considering that it's like it's a higher level. Actually, sorry. I guess lower health than the other Pokemon. Come on, Saki. Yeah. Yeah. We'll give up on Roar. Alright. Sandstorm. Also, we gotta rapidly press the B button, keep it from evolving. We'll go ahead and take an experience share. We'll give it to Whirlipede. Let's put Pamela up front. Actually, I don't know why I still have some Pokemon to find here, so... Alright, let's see if it's the other new Pokemon in this area. And it is! Darumaka! Now this is a Pokemon I think I'm gonna have on my team. Oh, and I also just realized that this is a very bad... And Pamela, whatever you do, don't crit. Oh. Okay. Okay, well, bye, Darumaka. You did this to yourself. You didn't want to get caught. And that's on you. You've been caught by a powerful hook, which is me! I'll have a battle with you using my freshly caught Pokemon. Oh, also, by the way, just so everyone knows, you do not get any kind of super... You don't get like a old rod or a super rod or anything like that in this game until the end of the game. So don't even worry about trying to go and catch don't worry about going and trying to catch any water type Pokemon via fishing, at least. I'm a macho worker. I'll bring you down with my muscles. The music for when a trainer encounters you, it kind of sounds like something from Sonic Colors. Right? I'm not crazy, am I? Okay, let's not answer that question, actually. Where did you come from? Me? Well, if you can win, I'll tell you. Oh, okay, we still got it anyway. And my first battle and I lost. You didn't even tell me. To tell you the truth, I just left Castelia City yesterday. I've just started Pokemon battling, too. Alright. We need to catch the Pokemon on this route. You're not the Pokemon I need to catch. There we go. Darumaka. Level 16. That's fine. Just gonna do a regular tackle. Oh, that's... Okay, well that's it for her. That's it for Darumaka. Oh, it's not! No, it's not! No, it's not! One. Alright, bye Darumaka. Down. Hello, Jordan. Come here. Elesa called and was asking me all about electric-type Pokemon, and I thought about you guys. That's why I wanted to see you. Ta-da! Freebies for you. Here, Sharon. You too, Jordan. We got Ultra Balls. If you see a Pokemon that you want to have join you, be sure to use a good type of Pokeball, because this could be the first and last time you see that Pokemon. I know it might seem strange for me to say this since I'm the one who asked you to complete the Pokedex, but please, remember to enjoy your journey. Of course, I'm not saying you can just neglect the Pokedex, but you know that. Now, if you'll please excuse me, I have to go meet Bianca. Seems the professor gave us the Pokedex as a reason to send us on a journey. At least that's what my mom told me. They wanted us to go out and see the world, so my mom, Bianca's mom, and your mom made a request to Professor Juniper. Jordan, what should we do now? I think I'd like to go show the professor my thanks by going to Route 4 and catching some Pokemon I haven't yet caught. You and me both, Sharon. But, real quick, we go up here. Gramps, we know you run the daycare. How do we know? Because we're Team Plasma. We're taking Pokemon away from people. Since you work at the daycare, we figure you must have a lot of Pokemon. Hand them over. What kind of nonsense is this? Oh, a strong-looking trainer. Please help me. If you're gonna get in our way, we'll take your Pokemon too. The foe's probably fainted. There we go. Plasma! This went downhill fast, so I think we'd better run! Let's head out of the amusement park. Thank you so much. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. It's a brand new bike. I've always planned on riding around in Boston City, but I never ended up riding it. I have a daycare on Route 3. If you have any Pokemon you want me to raise, please drop them off. I just came to sightsee, but I got in a lot of trouble. Hey Jordan, yoo-hoo! The professor told me Nimbasa City has lots of things to see and do. The amusement park, big stadium, small court, and the battle subway. I'm gonna go see the Pokemon musical. See you later. Alright, we now have a new key item we can add and have registered. And what that means, we have a faster mode of transportation. Now, let's follow up on what Sharon was doing and head back into Route 4 to catch Pokemon we haven't caught yet. We still have 2 Pokemon we haven't caught, so we gotta do a lot of searching. But if there's one place we want to go and do some searching, it's gonna be over this way. A battle is like a construction project. They're both a piece of cake for me. I hear you can find a newly discovered entrance to the ruins if you go through the gate and just head straight. I'm going to see the ruins, but I'm afraid I might get lost in the desert. It's really big and sometimes you run into Pokemon. Will I be in trouble if I'm not strong? Alright, now what we're going to an area. No, not that. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're going into an area, and actually this one is probably better to go and catch Pokemon from. Real quick, we're gonna battle this guy. I'm a trainer first and a doctor second. Hey guys, future me here. Just want to drop some commentary on this while I speed up the footage here. Throughout the series, I think it's probably better if I just speed up certain segments. That way we're not constantly, like, watching me run around silently and battling trainers and trying to catch certain Pokemon. That way it fills in the silence and you don't have to, and you don't fall asleep if you hadn't fallen asleep already. Anyways, throughout this whole venture through the desert resort area of Route 4, I was constantly going back and forth from the trainers to the doctor at the entrance. I checked for items and kept trying to find the Pokemon I'm missing from this area. While there are still other Pokemon that I need to catch exclusively on Route 4, I wanted to tackle this area first because it has a lot of trainers and it was a big open area. During this time, I managed to catch Dwebble, Darumaka, Sigilith, and Maractus. In regards to the Pokemon in my party, Whirlipede evolved into Scolipede, and I found a rare candy and used it to evolve Timpole into Palpitoad. I should also note that during this recording session, I was getting more and more frustrated, and that was due to not finding certain Pokemon or just having bad luck at catching them. Darumaka was one of them because I would get it low and the sandstorm would knock it out. And this is before I get to the other routes that you can reach upon first getting to Nimbasa City. But now we're getting to an important place in the desert resort. It's not important yet, but for us, it has 2 new Pokemon for us to nab. And this place is the Relic Castle. Now let's go in here. This is Relic Castle. And we're getting introduced to this character. First Pokemon. Never mind, we're not. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking, guys. Anyways, so I'm not gonna fight a Sandile. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna fight this guy. My Psychic type Pokemon just started making noises. Is that because we're in the ruins, or is it because of you? Alright. Ah! So we are able to do this. Okay. Just being here fills me with magical power. I'm over here, we talk to this person. I've been carrying 2 Pokemon fossils, but they're just so heavy. Would you take one of them off my hands? We're gonna go with the Plume fossil. Oh, you like the Plume fossil? It is the fossil of a bird Pokemon that lived in an ancient forest. They said it couldn't fly. We got the Plume fossil. Here we go. Here's one of the new Pokemon, Yamask. Now, Yamask is a pure ghost type Pokemon, so the only attack that can... Saki, why? Alright, let's try this again. Yamask. Haze, okay. Saki! Stop doing a critical hit, please. I'm trying to catch a Yamask. I'm not trying to kill it. Alright, here we go. Another Yamask. Air cutter. Alright, here we go. That's good. That's good. Use a Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. Click, 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 boom! Yamask was caught. Yamask's data was added to the Pokedex. Each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry. Alright. Well, that's all the Pokemon we can really catch in the Desert Resort. There is another castle over to the left, but there's not really any new Pokemon in there. So we're just gonna go back to Route 4 and then go back to Nimbasa City. And there's still some other stuff we can do before we go to take on the next gym. Go ahead and heal up my Pokemon. Actually, yeah, we do need to try to catch a certain Pokemon. Here we go. There's the Pokemon. Scraggy. Swagger, okay. Alright, I shouldn't have done that. I think in this instance it's good to use a Great Ball. 1, 2, 3, click, click, boom! Scraggy was caught. Scraggy's data was added to the Pokedex. Its skin has a rubbery elasticity, so it can reduce damage by defensively pulling its skin up to its neck. Give a nickname to the caught Scraggy. No. Scraggy was transferred to Box 1 in Amanita's PC. I didn't want to fight another Pokemon game. Oh, you... Oh... Making me so mad. Move Pokemon. So, first of all, we got ourselves a Firestone. So we're going to need Pansear. Scolipede away. Secondly, let me take a look at something. Alright, go into our bag. We go to the Firestone. We're going to use it on Pansear. What Pansear is evolving? Alright. We now have a Simisear. Now all that's left is to find a Water Stone, and then we'll get a... No. We need a Leaf Stone, and then we'll get Simisage. Which I think is going to be further in, so we're going to be at this for a bit. Who do I really need to... Oh, yeah. You. I'm going to have you. So you're going to be in the PC. I'm gonna train you up. You're gonna, yeah. Okay. It doesn't really matter which one I sent, so... I'm gonna put you in the box for now. We're gonna make a trip. Look at a couple of places we gotta go. So before we go on to the next route ahead that we can access, we are gonna run all the way back to... Alright, back here, we can raise a Pokemon for you. I want to leave a Pokemon, and I'm going to leave Scraggy. We can raise 2 of your Pokemon. Yes, once you help the guy in Nimbasa City, you will finally be able to leave 2 Pokemon in the daycare. So this would be a good chance for you if you want to breed Pokemon, now would be the time. Right now, I want to withdraw DK and Sandile. And then we have a few things that we are going to do. Namely, we need to get back to Nimbasa City. So away I go! Alright. Now we're back in Nimbasa City. We have a couple of areas we gotta go to. First of all, let's go ahead and get this knocked out of the way. I'm here to talk to Bianca. No matter where you go, Bianca will call out to you and pull you in here, so you have to watch this cutscene. I have no idea why this is a thing. I feel like you should only do this if you're interested in it. Amazing, isn't it? Hello, you two. How do you do? I'm the owner of this theater. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, I must say that you two seem like phenomenal trainers. What do we do here? We use props to make your Pokemon fashionable and glamorous. You want to join in and play dress up? To get you started, here's a prop case. We obtained the prop case. This prop case lets you store props for decorating your Pokemon. First off, you need to pick a Pokemon. Pamela, you're up. Then it's time to play dress up. Okay, yeah, I get it. Since Pamela is a girl. That. There we go. Next thing you know, she's gonna be on the cover of Vogue. If we dress up, we can participate in the Pokemon musical. Would you please join us? The receptionist can explain everything. Let us say a brief farewell. I eagerly anticipate seeing you on stage. Oh, I don't know what to do. Doing the musical would be totally cool, but there's other stuff I want to do. Okay, that's it. I made up my mind. I'm gonna see the sights in Nimbasa. See ya. So, if you leave after talking to her, we'll get this cutscene. Daddy, what are you doing here? I've come to take you back home, of course. Your mother told me that you'd make it all the way out here. Haven't you gone far enough? No way! I'm gonna keep traveling with Jordan and my Pokemon. Absolutely not! Others do things their way and we do things ours. If that's so, then how about you do things your way and I'll do things mine? Sweetie, you keep going on your travels. Hey, who do you think you are? This is a family matter. My name is Elesa. I'm this town's gym leader. I also happen to be a model. You know, there are many people in this world. There are people whose way of thinking may be completely different from yours. Sometimes this means you may get hurt. Of course, that's exactly right. It's because I'm worried about that. But it's important to keep trying to learn about the differences between yourself and others. To learn that being different is okay. And you shouldn't worry. Trainers always have Pokemon at their side. Pokemon are wonderful. It's not only how cute they can be, but also how much you can depend on them. Please, I know there's going to be painful stuff like you're worrying about. I know, really, I get it. But, listen, there'll be tons of nice people, too. You know what else? Since I've been traveling with Pokemon, I've already gotten tougher. I can totally tell. So, please? I guess. If wanting to continue your journey is selfishness on your part, wanting to stop you is selfishness on mine. I'm surprised to find I'm the one being childish at my age. This gym leader's comments helped me wake up. Bianca, I'm sure it's better that you take the path you want to take now. I hope that your journey will be fun. Bon voyage. Jordan, please, take care of my little girl, okay? Papa, I'll come home after I find out what I really want to do. I'm sure he traveled as a trainer himself in the past. Being a parent must be hard. Did I meddle unnecessarily? You look troubled, so I decided to chime in. By the way, if you're trainers, please stop by the Pokemon gym. I'll teach you a little something about how tough a journey can get. She's so cool. I want to be a totally cool woman like Elesa. I wonder how I'll get there. Well, before that, I guess I need to discover what I really want to do. See you later. Alright. Now that cutscene's out of the way, let's head on over this way. Let's train a Pokemon. Let's train Pokemon vigorously. You who like training, and you who don't like training. Let's train our Pokemon by giving them these. Got a Macho Brace. Pokemon speed decreases when it holds a Macho Brace, but it grows stronger. It's a tool that is built that's a bit difficult to use, but that's the way it goes. Camper has been parked on Lost Lorne Forest on Route 16. I wonder how long it's been there. I want to keep that in mind as well. Anyways, going on here to Route 16. Yeah, Route 16. I'm patrolling. I'll check your strength, too. Oh, I need to go get Liepard. Darn it. Hey, look, a Liepard. I don't need to fight a Liepard. Now, there are 3 new Pokemon for us to catch in this area. Oh, also... Double Grass, but we can't get to that part yet. Okay, and there are also 2 new Pokemon in the Grass Shaking. Actually, no, I don't need... Actually, I don't need a Liepard. Never mind.
I can go ahead and access the Lost Lorn Forest. You know, there are people in the world with many different values. Some people enjoy things you might not think are fun. Having a lot of different values in the world makes it a richer place. That's what I think anyway. I really enjoy traveling around the world and talking with different people, but the woman who lives here seems to think living quietly by herself is important. This is an area you want to remember for... We're gonna remember this. Oh, here we go. Gothita. Oh, Gothita I might have on my team. Oh, I completely forgot to do something. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. No. Let's not use... Oh, let's not use a Great Ball now, okay? Let's think this through. 1, 2, 3. Yay! We caught Gothita. Their ribbon-like feelers increase their psychic power. They are always staring at something. Fixation Pokemon. No, I do not want to give a nickname to Gothita. Alright, so that's one of the new Pokemon in the area. Here we go, here's the next Pokemon. Trubbish. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 2, 3. There we go. Alright. Trubbish's data was added to the Pokedex. Inhaling the gas they belch will make you sleep for a week. They prefer unsanitary places. I know the perfect place for them! Yes, there's one more Pokemon in this area that we can catch. And there it is. Minccino. This is the Pokemon we've seen, that Professor Juniper uses. No, stop the slap. Not the slap. No, stop! Stop, please! 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on! No, stop, please! She's already dead! She's already dead! 1, 2, 3. Click! There we go! Minccino was caught. Minccino's data was added to the Pokedex. They greet one another by rubbing each other with their tails, which are always kept well groomed and cleaned. Alright, next up on our list, which is going to take us a while to find, do, we're going to go back to Route 16, and we're going to go try and get into the parts where we gotta... go and catch the Pokemon in the shaken grass. Now begins a tedious level grinding and catching certain Pokemon. Here we go, here's a new Pokemon, Emolga. For this one, I think I'm gonna actually go and try and catch her and make the call. You know, because it's got like yellow kind of lightning patterns on it. It's Emolga, with it being a flying electric type. There we go. Emolga's data was added to the Pokedex. The energy made in its cheeks' electric pouches is stored inside its membrane and released while it is gliding. Oh, here we go. Here's the new Pokemon we haven't caught yet. Cinccino. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Cinccino was caught. Cinccino's data was added to the Pokedex. Their white fur is coated in a special oil that makes it easy for them to deflect attacks. No, don't give a name to the caught Chinchino.
Already 11 o'clock.
I think I'm gonna call it. Well, actually, I'm gonna call it right after we go somewhere. Because one, I'm getting frustrated on camera, and two, this is gonna take a lot longer than I expected. So let me heal up my Pokemon first. Let me deposit one. Because we're gonna run over to... Because we're gonna go check on the Pokemon from the daycare. Because we took a lot of steps. And... we're gonna revive a fossil. Okay, so... Going back to the museum. If you remember when we first walked in, we talked to this lady, and she talked about researching fossils. If we hand her the plume fossil that we got from the, the hiker in the Relic Castle, take it back to her, and she will turn it, and she will bring this fossil back to life. The Pokemon that's brought back to life is Arkin. I'm gonna give a nickname to Arkin. Look at it and see that he is level 25. Arkin is a rock flying type. And, well, it may be a good Pokemon. I don't think I'm gonna use him on my team. But that's something to consider. If you haven't picked a flying type and you only had Pidove and Tranquil just to fill up that flying gap. The alternatives to flying, of course, we have Woobat and Sigilyph. But there's also some Pokemon later on in the end, so if you want to save until you find them, then, What? Oh, right, we can't do anything about that. Additionally, coming back here to the... Scraggy and Yamask are actually close to level 30. Oh, I'll be right back. We're gonna keep Scraggy, because Scraggy is, and Yamask is at level 27. I'm gonna come back and pick him up, because I'm afraid, that I might... leave them behind and forget about them, and then it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Yeah, we'll have... We'll leave Arkin, because I'm not really gonna use Arkin. I'll just have him in the box for later. There are a lot of things that I need to consider. First of all, have them and them. Additionally, we have other Pokemon we have to look after, such as Trubbish and Dwebble. The thing that and Goth... Oh, actually, this is on the team, so we don't have to worry about her. We also have Palpitoad, but he's fine where he is. So really, the next Pokemon that I need to level grind and get leveled up is Trubbish, Dwebble, DK, Gothita, and Sandile. Sandile especially because we're gonna have him for Elisa's gym. And we still have a few other things that we have to do before we go and take on the gym. We still have a couple of fights with certain people. If you recall, there were those two Team Plasma members that ran off to the amusement park because that's where they're stationed. So we still have them to take care of. But as things are going right now, we're making good progress on the Pokedex. Let's go to the professor's PC. Let me see. Oh, you've seen 61 Pokemon in the Unova region. Trainers have a lot of different Pokemon, so battling them is a great way to fill up your Pokedex too.
It seems like your meeting Pokemon is a good clip. I have something I want to give you. Please come to the lab when you can. Ooh, okay. Let's go check this out. This is actually a first for me. I don't think I've ever seen... I don't think I've ever seen this bit of dialogue before. Okay, the game had a delay there for a second. Okay. Let's go, DK. I tried to be clever and come up with a name for Darumaka that fits with the Donkey Kong line. Like you have Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong. I couldn't really think of anything. Lillipup. We don't really need. Oh, God. Oh, crap, the game lagged for a second. Hey, Professor. Oh, hello, how have you been? How's your Pokedex coming along? Can I see it? Let me see. Oh, you've seen 61 Pokemon in the Unova region. Trainers have a lot of different Pokemon, battling this great way. Here, this is a gift to thank you for all your hard work. Hey, there we go. False Swipe. False Swipe is a move that is very helpful for catching Pokemon because it keeps the target from fainting. Try using this, too. I got Protect. Okay. Protect is a move that completely prevents an attack from hitting. Well, there are a few exceptions. Some moves, like Feint, can still hit even if Protect is used. Keep up the good work. Now, I wonder if there's anything else. Okay, yeah, no, it's just, that's it. Just keep up the good work. Trash can is empty. Alright. Well, I think that's gonna be where I'll end this episode. 61 Pokemon registered to the Pokedex. Oh, actually, sorry. 61 Pokemon seen. We have... there are some we've just seen. We haven't, like... you know, like, caught yet. 51 Pokemon obtained, so we were just 10 short. I'm trying to remember, what was it that I was originally going to do? Or I was originally going to look, I think I was going to go read a Pokedex entry. Nope, I guess not. Alright. Well, that's where I'm going to end it for today. Yes, I know. We didn't challenge the gym like I said I was going to, but considering how I want to have all of my Pokemon prepared, as well as getting some of my Pokemon trained up so that I can, you know, get them closer to evolving and such, I think it's for the best that I do this offline instead of recording this. And taking up a lot of time. So that's where I'm going to end it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like below and consider subscribing to the channel. I apologize if, you know, if I kept it in the video or not, if I've been getting frustrated. But the Audino's combination of Attract and Secret Power that puts him to sleep, on top of other on top of Hustle. Hustle is the one ability that I hate. I really hate it. I'm just trying to hurry and get this put together because I want to stay on top of these recordings and, you know, have them out in a very, like, quick fashion. So that it's daily uploads and whatnot, but so far it's just 4 episodes, and tomorrow, as of recording this, is going to be when the first episode comes out. So forgive me for my frustrations, guys. It's the
a gamer rage. But yeah, thank you guys again, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!